Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hardwood Turning in the stable studio. Terry says I have to speak slower because I'm Scottish. Says people don't understand what I'm saying.
I can't understand you when you speak slower either.
Shut up, Terry. Let me go back to the earth. Let's see who's in. How is everybody? I hope you've all had a good week. It's Friday. I'm in place of Steve tonight because I've just found a shaving. Look, how did that shaving get way up there? Get in the bin shaving.
It's Friday.
I'm
All he
covering
knows
for
is keep
I'm
it
covering for
laddie.
Steve because I was supposed to be on last night, but Steve and Martin couldn't do last night, so we swapped. That's why I'm here tonight. So as Steve usually says, the weekend starts now. Arm yourself with a
Your
glass or two.
weekend, your weekend starts on Sunday night and finishes Sunday night next week.
Yeah, Sunday midnight to Sunday midnight. Is that the weekend?
Yeah,
Yep, it's for
it's
me.
the weekend for me.
It's for me too. Anyway, let's see who we've got in as a support crew. I say that with fear and trepidation.
Hey.
Let's see. Here we go.
Haha.
We've got the lovely Joe.
Well,
Evening.
hang on a minute.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's it. Yeah, you be
Just
quiet
watch
for a
it.
minute. We have the lovely Joe who has the voice of an angel, and may will be singing tonight.
An angel,
Okay.
We an angle grinder.
an angle.
Now.
Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Joe. I'm only joking. Oh, it started already. We have Mr. William. Hi, William. Welcome along,
Good
buddy.
day, everyone.
And we have yeah, everybody knows him, Terry.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bar Brian's
So you
live
always get
tonight.
one, don't you?
Yeah.
Always get one.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
him-
Brian's
him
live.
down
Hope
in the
you
corner.
enjoy it. We won't enjoy it, but you probably will. So
I'm wearing this green smoke tonight to try
He's
to
in
hide
green.
my,
It
try to
shows
hide
his
my
tummy a
belly,
little bit. Let's see.
but it's not working. It's not working.
working. Need a bigger one.
Well,
No,
at
I
least
need
you
a-
can still
I
get
need-
it on.
I need a smaller belly. That's what I need. But I'm working on that. Trust me.
Suck
Right,
it up,
anyway.
suck it up.
If you've got any comments before we start,
We got the darts let out at the back of the jacket. That's why.
Yeah.
It's fitted. See. Rip.
it's fit. It was a fitted jacket, but I'm just not
Definitely
fitted
is.
anymore. I'm just not fitting anymore. I
Snug.
just don't fit it. Right, get in the background. Go on. Right.
Bye.
To get you back on the treadmill.
Oh God. I don't know why I do this to myself. So what we're going to turn tonight, guys? What do you fancy?
Fancy a
Anybody
bit of
fancy
wood.
anything? Fancy a bit of wood? Right, let's have a look. See what wood's on left. There we go. We have a piece of wood on the left. And it's a quiz this evening. You have to guess what the wood is. Not you three,
Okay.
because I've already told you three.
Oh.
The chat have to guess what that wood is before I start turning it. Anybody got a clue? I'll show you there. I'll show you
Let
the
them have
end grain.
2 minutes. Let them have 2 minutes to answer it, or a
Yeah,
minute to
yeah.
answer it.
There's the end grain. It has a.
In the meantime,
it has the odd fissure or crack in it, and I have a little portion cut out with the Forstner bit,
portion of it.
and I'm going to use a woodworm screw to mount it to the lathe. So whilst I do that, one of my illustrious earworms will tell me who's in the chat.
Douglas
Welcome,
Munger wants to
everybody.
know if you're a sore throat. How's your sore throat, Joe?
I didn't know that Douglas knew I had a sore throat.
See, Douglas knows
Ah,
everything.
see, he knows everything.
Douglas is the font
It's
of all
sore.
knowledge.
It's sore. My throat hurts and I've got awful headache, but still.
Well, tell
Um,
Brent to take his foot off your throat.
yeah, fair enough. Apart from the, you get some real dodgy replies to everyone guess what piece of wood is. Male, female, There's birch,
Crotchwood.
crotchwood, sycamore, hawthorn, tree wood. I
Hardwood.
mean, my God, tree
Yeah,
wood.
Paul, you haven't
tree
got it
wood.
right. I
No,
think.
Michelle
Oh,
usually got it right. Michelle got it right. Mickey says hardwood.
It's a hardwood, yep. Be hard to hit you in the head.
Door 60,
Anyway.
Andy says it's hawthorn.
Right.
It isn't. Okay. Who else said it was
Isn't it?
hawthorn? Somebody else said it was hawthorn, didn't
Andy said it was hawthorn.
Okie dokie.
they?
Right.
Okay, so it is hawthorn. Yep. Well done,
Yeah.
guys.
Door 60. Got it right.
Good evening and welcome, everybody. Tonight in the
Ooh.
chat, I have at the top of my list Clint at Wood Dancers, Paul Finley, Raymond
That won't be right
Wise,
then.
Norman Greenwell, Copperell Wood Turning, Mick Dews, Hodgepod Woodworks, Weaval, Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks, Michelle Ousby, Terry Bartlett, Ward Wilson, Roger Kent, Brian Altanero de Madeira. Have I said Norman Greenwell?
Yeah,
Not
no.
sure. Mike Evans. Keep going. Oh no, it's Andy, Steve Hale, Wesley Hannah. This is where I slow down.
Right,
Brace
a
you one
breath.
tonight, guys, because there's a whole lot of rubbish
No,
going to come
not.
off of this.
Paul Hoyton, Des Barnwell, Paul Kavanagh, Chris at Bailey Woodworks,
Tiny little bit.
Kevin 9K Creations, Trevor Huntley,
Yep.
Wood Turning with Barry.
Right, so we'll just have to try and start to balance this out a little bit. So we'll use a 1/2 inch bow gauge and we'll try and sort out this lump we've got in the bottom here first.
Douglas Mungham,
So lathe speed at 0. Make sure everything's nice and tight.
Mick Dews, if I haven't already said him, I think I might have done.
You did.
Joe 60,
Indeed.
Turn the lathe speed on.
Doug Bennett. That's a new name to me, I think. Klingspor Abrasives UK,
Rob.
Anthony
Hey, Rob.
Green, Andy the Valley Wood Turner Bundy Row,
Just touching that and no more.
Roy's the Boy,
All right.
Right.
Ian and Roy.
Brockwood,
Bert.
and we are down to the bottom. If I missed
There we
anybody out, I do apologise. Let me know and I'll say an individual hello to you.
Miss me
Over
out.
to Brian.
Over to me. Okay. So I'm just going to remove this little bit in the bottom if I can. There we go. That's the bit.
Looks well dodgy.
It's all right for you. You're sitting in Scarborough.
If it don't jump in my screen, I'll be fine.
You want to
Just
try
keep
being
sit a bit to
standing
the
here.
left, Joe.
So we've got the handle quite low, and we're just taking light cuts just to try and get a little bit balance on it. And we'll try and take this corner away a wee bit.
Hodgepod says, I'm ashamed at you, Terry, making Joe read out all the names while you can tell her throat is in pain.
She insisted, Robert, in actual fact, I thought it would be a good idea so that when she's got to sing, if she's got to sing,
She's warmed up a
nobody
wee
will
bit.
hear her. She'll lose her voice by then.
Oh,
Save all the chat having to worry.
Mark
Oh,
at
Mark
Turn
at
Again
Turn Again
Crafts is in.
Crafts is in. Good evening.
Let's
I
have a
think
wee
that's
look
a new
and
one
see.
to me.
Turn again, Crass. No, he's been before.
Okay.
I'm thinking. So we may have to cut that little nub off with a saw once I get down to somewhere where I can make a cannon. But we could have a problem because that crutch piece goes all over. I'll show you over here. This could be an issue because the crutch piece comes in here and goes all the way down to that tan.
That'd be good.
Yeah, it'll be grand. Stick some
Yeah,
super glue in it,
lovely.
it'll be fine.
Just like that.
Question from
John,
Andy: How wet is the wood?
It's
Cut down
it's
2 years
down,
ago,
it's down 2 years.
so it's
So-
probably still quite wet.
Yeah, I would say. So I want a 46 to 48 mil cannon on this. So I'll just check these calipers, make sure they're up 48. 48. It's close enough. So I need to come down a little bit yet. Right there somewhere, I think. try and go in there if I can. Don't you break off now. So I just want to get in there because there's a bit of bark in there. I want to make sure I'm not clamping my jaws on a piece of bark.
So you may have to put bigger
Just-
jaws on, Brian.
That'll be all right.
Not with that cracker might not.
That'll be fine. It'll be grand. That'll be grand. I'll just
Feeling
tidy that up
brave.
and make that nice and square with the little. That'll be fine. Yep. We'll just make
The
this
more
nice and
Jo
square.
talks, Douglas, the more she talks during the live, the less chance she's got of singing because she could lose her voice.
Oh,
Right, so that's
Thanks
the tannin made.
for the
That'll
suggestion,
save
Terry.
most of the chat.
Let me just double check the size of said tannin. Well, it's still a little bit big. So we'll take a little
Roy's
bit more
saying
big.
swap it around. I don't know what he means by that.
Swap it right. Swap it right.
What do you mean swap it around the other way?
Too late.
It's just as bad the other way, Roy.
Too late. It's worse the other side. So I need to take another mill or two off of that. Just about there.
Mr. Pete's in.
Hi, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
Are you home from the
Evening,
airport,
Pete.
buddy? I didn't send you the link, Pete, because I thought you might be tired coming back from the airport today.
No, I'm not. I didn't go on. I'm not just gone on holiday. I've been on holiday, Pete, and I'm going on one quite soon, actually.
No way.
Yeah, well, can't hang about
Only
here.
back a week.
Well,
He's got many weeks left on him, boys. He has to go when he his opportunities are there.
Oh, God.
not a problem. No problem with me.
Cheers, Douglas.
So now we'll try and take some of the edges off this and make it a little bit, put some sort of shape in it. I don't know what shape is going to end up, but we shall see what we shall see.
Okay, Wesley. Bye. Wesley's got to go. His phone's playing up where he is at the moment. It's
All right, Wes.
he's
Catch you later,
buffering
mate.
all the time.
Oh, cheers, Wesley.
He'll watch it when he gets home.
Bye for now, Wesley. Richard
Let's
Phelan's joined us. Good
Hi,
evening,
Richard.
Richard.
Oh,
Hi, Richard.
All right. So Paul's found his knife that he'd lost. Now,
Yep.
totally unrelated question. Does anyone know where I left my plasters?
Obviously, you found the sharp end of the knife first.
In the first aid kit in your workshop.
Yeah, the one prominently perched on the wall saying first aid.
And if it's in Paul's workshop, you'd never go find it.
One of the 5 first aid kits you've got in there. Because you keep buying them, I expect, because you keep losing them. Carrying them.
You know, talking about first aid kits, the normal first aid kits that you get, and there's loads of them on the internet. Do you think any of them are man enough for the injuries that you could sustain in your workshop?
No.
Only if you cut yourself, or some of them got eye washing kits in them as well. So if you get,
I can show you. I can show you one if you want. It's got eye washing kit. It's got triangular bandages. It's got sterile pads. It's got sterile wipes.
Pretty basic.
What else? A couple of dozen plasters, and that's about it. There's not much in them at all. That's horrendously bad.
Douglas is asking if I've been in touch with a voice trainer. No, sadly not, Douglas. I have not.
No, we still got to suffer, mate.
That's a pity.
Shut it, Bray.
Yeah, shut it, Bray.
Alex of Wooden Things is in.
Hi, Alex.
Alex.
Even though there's a lot of fresh air here, I'm still just doing a simple pull cut. Handles down low to my side. And a simple pull cut. Just no rush.
We got all night.
It's not a speed turning lesson. I don't like speed
I don't
turning.
believe you, Douglas.
That's
Asking
hacking this
for
to
a
death.
friend.
But I need to get it kind of rounded. So we're just going to keep going there. And then we'll try and get some sort of finishing cut on it after a while.
Get it rounded a little more. You might be able to get a little bit more speed.
I might.
Yeah.
It's going to be an odd shaped bowl, this.
It is, isn't it? But it doesn't matter.
Anyone can do a round one.
That's it. Try doing a square one.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit like Phil Anderson standing here.
Yes, he has got a shield on, Roy. Professor's
Yeah.
in.
Hey, Professor.
Yes, Roy,
Good
I have got
evening.
the old face shield on.
He wants me show to stand second slip as well.
Well, it's currently between centres, so the only dodgy bit is this kind of weak bit here.
The only dodgy bit's the tenon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mick Jews wants to know what colour are you going to paint it?
Well, that depends on the wood. It could be anything, like, you know me.
He might even
could
leave
be
it
anything.
plain.
It might even be all natural. That'll be a change if it is. I'll turn the speed up a little bit and hope for the best.
Archie's in. Archie.
Hey, Archie.
Archie?
Good evening, Archie.
Archie.
Who's Archie?
Archie's
That's a new
from
name.
O'Chill Woodcraft.
I don't remember Archie.
No,
I've
I
seen
don't
Archie
either.
before.
Or is that just my bad memory?
Yours your bad memory.
No bad
Yeah,
memory.
probably. Which I might have known.
You shouldn't have asked.
I knew you would say that. I'm getting beat to death, yes. Looser hold on the tool. Don't try and grab the tool too hard. And just take gentle cuts. The harder you hold the tool, the more bounce you'll get.
Yeah, the more bevel bounce.
Come on, tool, slide. Oops.
Archie's from Bannockburn.
Oh, Bannockburn, there you go. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, nearly there.
Still have to take a bit more off here. And again.
We got a bump right in the middle.
I have for sure, Terry. It's a big lump in the middle. Let's have a look and investigate what's causing that lump. Big bit here. Another big bit here. This bit's okay.
Glenn's dying.
Sounds like it. Now, I'm thinking I might just saw this bit off.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea. After you've got it round, or after you've got it to where you want it to be.
I need to come round a bit more. I don't know if I want to take much more out of that though. Do I have to come? Wow, it's a fair bit to come out of that yet to get. Let's go and see. Take more out of this. It could be a steep, kind of steep-sided one. Take a bit more out of there.
That's a good one, Robert. I should be out there with a trailer if I was you.
Free wood is always good.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. And Douglas, I have not eaten the budgies. The carrots, by the way, not budgies. They're a bit bigger.
Yeah, just a touch.
What?
A bit more meat on them.
I suppose.
That's not. Oh, nearly there up here. Nearly there. A wee bit more.
Getting close.
Slowly but surely.
Do you want to leave it like that? You know, what shape do you want?
Yeah, I don't know, Terry. I don't know, Terry.
Well, if you come, just bring it around from the bottom up until you get it up to the end, but don't take it any much smaller. And when you hollow out the inside, it's going to look quite good with a wing longer than the other wing. If you know what I mean.
If we give it a bit of height here as well, rather than making it too round, go in there and then swing it back out the way, and see can we just get that catch that.
You want to keep the wings like as they are now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But I would like that because there's a big
Just
flat
stay.
there. I
Let
would
it
like that
stay.
to come out a bit
Yeah,
more.
you need to follow that cut up to the top there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try not to shorten it too much so that you get that sort of overhang.
Yep.
Well, that's just my opinion.
I totally agree, Terry. I totally agree. That's what I'm trying to achieve here, but that's, you know what it's like.
I think you might have to sharpen your gouge in a minute. The banging will probably blunt it quite quick.
Yeah, well, it's blunt. We're getting near it. We're getting there. Oh, big crack there too. It's changed to 3/8 just for now. Get a half decent cut on the bit that is
It's
cut.
a nice cut, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite nice. Just float the bevel when you get to the open bit rather than riding it. Just float it gently. And it'll just cut gorgeously.
Just there.
He's probably not listening to me, Mick, don't worry.
I was listening. Just float it, you said. But I need to bring the tool rest in a little bit more, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'll do. So from there,
Yeah.
need to come in a bit more. So just there. So take a little bit of a cut there. Now I'm only cutting it one tiny piece now,
That's fine.
and I'll just let that. All I'm
Nice
doing
and
is riding.
slow.
I'm actually just riding the tool rest.
Nice and slow. Lovely.
Let's have a look at that.
Clint wants to know if hawthorn's a pretty common trio with there, Brian.
Yeah, it's common as muck. I have about 18 linear. No, wouldn't be 18 miles. It'd probably be about 9 linear miles of it. Hawthorn trees all the way around the fields.
Nice one.
It grows everywhere like a weed.
It is, aye. It's the hedging of choice in Ireland, north and south. It's everywhere. But it's normally not very big because it's been kept as a hedge. These ones that I've got were left uncut for about 25 years, and they kind of got out of hand. So these bits came off the top of the trees. We cut them back off to about 8 feet and let them grow back out into a hedge.
Benjamin's in.
See where I'm at.
Hey, Ben.
I can come round it just a little bit more.
Just going
He
back
says
a
it
little
looks like
bit.
pineapple.
Yeah, he does, yeah. Richard Finwood said he had a 12-inch ball blow apart today as he was finishing it with burnishing oil, and it
Burnishing
went with
oil,
a
yeah.
bang.
No, must have
Oh,
been under
no.
tension.
He had his PPE on as well, so
Must have been under great tension.
It's as well. I've had mine on to big bit just hit me right in the face.
Did it? Yeah, bark. Bark.
Yeah, big lump of bark just came off up here. Yeah, I'm just about got this now. So
I would take that down gradually, then, mate. If it's...
yeah, that's what I'm doing. Mate. Just have to find it. There it is. I'm trying to locate it over here.
Watch your fingers.
Oh,
Brian
fingers in my-
Brian Eltonio de Madeira has said he's just been asked by a neighbour to cut down the monkey puzzle tree.
Nice one.
Cool.
No, cut it down and turn it tomorrow.
Yeah. Turn it as soon as you can.
'Cause
Monkey
apparently-
puzzle is beautiful wood when it's turned, but it's horrible to turn.
So I now have to try and put a bit of a finishing cut on that. So it's over to the pro edge. There. And we'll use the 3/8 bowl gauge. Close the drawer. Shavings everywhere here. It's in my tea again.
Oh well.
Look at shavings in my tea. Wow, look. Come here.
Just drink it through your teeth.
Drink it to your teeth. Strain it to your teeth. I'll set it over there beside the kettle. That'll be a sensible place. Right, here we go. Once. Twice. Stop. That'll do. Back over here again. Let's have a look. See where we're at. I've still got a bit there to get rid of. But down here's fine. And that's okay. I need to sharpen that edge a wee bit.
Sounds
So I'll
like
just
William's
sharpen.
loading up a strepsil.
I'll sharpen
No,
this
not
edge
me.
first.
Joe then.
You having a little munch there, Joe?
No.
Sounded like it.
Oh, yeah.
Joe's a little munchkin.
I'm opening a bag for grilling.
So let's try and take
Can
a
he do it
decent
himself,
cut.
or is he told?
You can't. Alan Gibb is in. Good evening.
Hey, Alan. That's cutting a
A run
little
of
bit better
orange
now, Brian.
juice. Should be back in a sec. Going for me orange
That's
juice.
cutting very nice now, William. You're right.
Yeah.
Sharp tools, see.
Mm. It definitely
Still haven't
doesn't
got that
sound
bit
good.
just right at the end there. So.
What speed are you getting out at there now, Brian?
That's currently it's at 661. Let's fire it up a bit.
Go up a touch more, yeah.
Bit of vibration there, so we'll knock it back
Yeah.
just a fraction. Oh, it's worse. There we go. It's just over 700, so. And it's just this very end bit where I can't get that finishing cut just on the end, so we'll just take it nice and gentle there.
James Crawford has joined us. Good evening,
James, how are you,
Hey,
mate?
James.
And that should be that.
75% of your cut up at the end is air.
That bit's good, that bit's good. There's a little bit there, that'll sand out, but there's a tiny little bit here. I think I might worry about that on the inside. No, I won't. I'll have to worry about that now. No, I won't worry about the inside. Right, so I'm going to take this off now. Oh, I'm roasted with this face shield on. I think I might turn my heater off. It's 18 degrees in here.
God, blimey.
Toasty.
I'll just turn the heater off. Right, so
Nice looking colour, though.
I'm going to saw this off here. And then we're going to mount it in the chuck, and I'll finish that bit and when it's in the chuck. So let's just take it off. It's on a woodworm screw, of course. I should be able to do that.
Should be all right. But
Yeah, I think it should be okay.
yeah, it's probably in balance as well, really, now, isn't it? So
It should be balanced enough to
yeah,
let
be
it
all
cut
right.
off.
Take it off.
We'll give it a go.
Start
Yeah,
it
put your
off
shield
low.
back on.
Face shield on.
Mm.
We'll just nibble this off. He's on the correct camera, he's are.
Yeah.
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 There's too much tannin there. There's at least 10 mil there, so only want about 6 mil. So just take a little bit off that tannin. Catch that a little bit in the middle. There we go. I'll just double check that. That's not going to be too deep. It's 9 mil. So the tannin on my Robert Sorbet chuck has got three little gripper bars, about 7, 8, and 9 mil down the bottom of the jaws. So that tannin will reach into the gripper jaws and they'll grip into that, as well as the tooth at the top, which will hold that in place. So that should be good. Now I'll just give that a quick sand.
Just change camera back there, bro.
Camera, yeah.
You want, which camera do you want, that or that?
That's it.
Yeah.
So we'll give this a quick. Not need 80 grit though. 120 grit, and we'll give it a quick sand and see what it's like. Might need 80 grit to be truthful, but I do have a tool mark at the bottom there. Let's see. It's a little tool mark down at the bottom. I'm just going to go back to 80 grit just to get rid of that, and I'll need 80 grit up here too. So again, when you're sanding, try not to put too much pressure on the sanding pad. If you do, you'll just generate heat, which kills your sandpaper anyway. There we go, that's that tool mark gone from the bottom. Now we'll go up to the top now. And this will be a bit more difficult to get rid of because of the bouncing. But we'll just hold it in there. And if need be, we'll stop there and have a look. See that tool mark just here? Just a tool mark just right there.
Yeah, sand that with a
Right there, but
sander.
power sander,
Get
yeah.
rid of that. Just get rid of that now. Just run the power sander over it. 120 grit. And that's getting rid of that bit. On that awkward wing.
He's in. Good evening, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce.
And then
Oh,
here as
Brucey.
well. Hi, Bruce. How many have we got in?
68.
Oh, 68. Amazing. On a bank holiday weekend. Fabulous.
Andy's asking, does Hawthorne suffer from heat like you does when sanding?
Yes. Yes. Hawthorne cracks for fun, boys. It's one of the worst woods for cracking, I think. William will probably agree with that. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
It's very much like yew and apple and all the
Similar to fruit wood, yeah.
all these sort of nice fruit woods that you would love to keep nice and whole when you get a bit. I've already cut a couple of inches off this today, but when I did cut it, I cut it bigger than I needed, or bigger than I thought I would need. Right, let me just put that back on now. You can see a sanding mark, just a tool mark, just about in the middle somewhere there.
I think it was Roy.
Well.
That's one of your trees, Roy's asking you.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Baz is in. Real simple things. Hi, Baz.
Bruce is watching from Canberra, Australia.
Oh, good man, Bruce.
It's 4:50, I think he said, in the morning there.
Wow, you're a
Oh,
nice.
Can't sleep, Bruce, eh? Can't sleep.
It's just no sleeping.
Watch this for a little while. It'll soon put you back to sleep. No problem.
Oh, thanks, Terry. Cheers, Terry. A little bit of 180 grit.
You're welcome, Brian.
You should give the rest of your countrymen a shout. Bruce, get Chris in here and Amy
Sid.
And Sid.
and Sid. Yeah,
Get them all out of bed.
yeah. Ring them all. Tell them to get up. What do you think you're doing? Brian's on live. Get on there. It's a sleeping in thing. I don't know. That was 180 grit. 240 grit.
Steve Gordon is in.
Hi, Steve.
Evening, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
How you
Hey,
doing,
Steve.
buddy? Oh, easy, easy. No, can't sand that bit. We'll have to go back to the power sander to get that top of that wing done. Or it might not take too much. We'll just do it by hand.
Michael has the party's just joined us.
Hi, Michael.
Hey,
Welcome
Michael.
along. So we'll just take
Hi,
a little
Michael.
pad off and do the tops of these wings just to. We can do it a little bit with the grain. Kind of swirly up here. We've got 2 bits of sapwood in there, one there and one there. Going to be cracks in there. This will be an interesting bowl once it starts to really dry out. Unless I make it really thin on the inside. It's nice though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm,
Right, so we're going to kind of leave it at that, I think. We'll try and retain some of that bark, so we'll leave the sanding. That's 240 grit. Put that away. I'm going to take this face shield off for a minute because I'm absolutely cooking in here. And we shall grab some sanding sealer and a bit of tissue. And a board to protect the lathe.
What finish are you going for after? Just gonna.
Well,
Why don't you just oil it? Just oil it.
I was just going to say oil it. Yeah. Have you any lemon oil?
Mark will look
Yeah.
nice if it's oiled.
I have got lemon oil, but I've got citrus burnishing oil as well.
You don't really want to sand seal it if it's
Do you not?
still wet like that.
I want to use Meloni oil.
Go for lemon oil. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Makes the place smell nice, doesn't it?
It smell like
does,
it, even if
yeah.
it's cracked, it'll still smell nice.
Have you a little brush? No. Or the what?
Michelle's telling you to switch the heater off.
The heater is off, Michelle. You should have been paying attention earlier. That's
Wake
what you
up,
get.
Michelle.
Women, see?
People wake Mickey.
Women. What do you do?
Well.
They just never listen. What's wrong
They
with
do,
big
but not to
brushes?
us.
Well, that's true. Yeah, what's the point listening to us, I suppose? There we go. That's better. Stick some Meloni oil on it. I never think this lemon oil shows up the grain the same.
It does. Look at that.
Does, yeah.
It is? Okay. Splash it on all over, it doesn't matter. Oh, sounds like an
Yeah.
advert. Splash it on all over. Who said that?
Splash it all over. Ooh, I remember that sentence.
You do.
Mm.
Famous boxer.
No.
No, still don't get it. No. Knocked Muhammad Ali on his ass.
Right there.
Still no idea.
Bob the cat's in. Hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Bob the cat. Bob.
I think Splash It On all over was an Old Spice advert, was it not? In the
it?
60s, probably.
It might have been, yeah.
Henry Cooper.
Enrico.
There you go. There's another bit of useless information for some of you. Yeah, that don't look too bad.
Ah, that looks good. Can smell it from here.
I could
You're doing better than I am,
almost
because I can't smell it.
it from here.
You're a chancer, Terry.
Me?
I've just caught you on, Terry Bray.
Oh.
You got me put that on there, so I didn't use Yorkshire grit.
Oh,
have you
Christ,
only
you
just
just,
worked it
oh, you
You're a
just worked that
chancer,
out, Brian.
You are a chancer, Bray. Poor Joe doesn't
But
get
I thought Joe's got a sore throat. I mean, it's bad enough when she sings when she hasn't got a sore throat. So I thought she
Oh,
got
I can't believe you did that, Terry Bray.
I can't believe you
You know.
suckered for it.
No,
I can't believe
it
Joe
either.
never mentioned it either.
Well, you know, it's Brian's live.
She
He can
doesn't
do what he
really want.
likes.
She doesn't really want to sing tonight. That's what it is.
Don't
Ah,
turn it
that's terrible.
around,
That's
Bray.
Ah, these are all bad.
The thing is, William seconded it.
He
Oh
did.
yes,
He
put
jumped
some
straight
lemon
in
oil.
there.
See,
Yep.
so
Says, "Oh, aye,
basically,
lemon oil,
Joe, we were thinking of the best finish. We weren't worried about you singing. We were thinking of the best finish for Brian to get on that boat.
Hey, there we go. We've got some lemon oil on it now anyway.
We were thinking of Brian and his bowl. We weren't thinking of
You
anything
weren't
else.
thinking of Brian and his bowl. You were thinking about your lugs.
Terry Barton is turning over now. He can't. He's beside himself. He's two Terrys now. He's beside himself.
That is
'Cause
way.
he loves to hear you sing. So
Yeah.
he's telling me I'm so cruel. I'm not cruel, but
See
you
that? I
know that.
remembered this week. I remembered it was on a worm screw.
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
Wurzelum. The Wurzelum screw. Oh no, it's Andy has a question there. He says, am I right in saying that lemon smell goes away the more it dries as it's part of the solvent? Andy, the lemon oil smell will stay in it for a couple of days. It takes it even up to a week before it goes away, but it does go away.
And you can put more on.
Yeah. I usually put a couple of coats on over a couple of days.
Twisted Pete said he's just cracked open a Doom bar. Life is good.
Good man.
It is, Pete.
Oh no.
Obviously, you got to get it chucked at Joe's fit. Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy, have faith. Daddy, have some faith.
Have a little faith, Brian. Now, the bit you had to worry about now is that Tennant letting go.
Squeeze up.
Because you're crushing it in.
No, it's fine. That's never going to let go.
Don't say that.
He says laughingly.
Georgia gets in.
That'll never happen. Evening.
Georgia gets woke up, and he's managed to, during his coughing sessions, managed to find his phone.
Managed to press a button.
Hey, Glenn.
And he's drinking Doom Bar.
So welcome along.
And he's drinking Doom Bar.
Oh, no,
he's in sympathy with Twisted Pete.
Not the Doom Bar.
Yep.
And here's me dry on a Friday evening. You boys are all drinking Doom Bar.
Well, you know, you chose to do it live.
Well, I didn't really. I kind of Steve's fault.
Green Evan Creations is in again, saying hello, everyone.
Hey, Brian.
This will be fun, boys.
Brian, you came in just now, didn't you?
This is going to be fun, boys.
Jennifer's Crafting Creations is in.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jennifer.
Come out a bit there, someone.
You spin it round a bit, Brian, till you're just about quarter inch away from that point. Easy enough. Move it round a bit more. Get closer. That's it. Keep going. That's it. Just watch your fingers. That's all.
Yeah, I know. I'll be watching my fingers.
There you
go. Turn the light down. Turn the speed. Turn the switcher on. Turn the speed up. See what we get.
Murfield has joined us.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan and or Kay. Let's go with that. Something made a terrible noise in my ear. Oh, it's a notification. Mike Peace is doing a demo on an airline installation for my air compressor. If you're interested in air compressors, Mike Peace is on live. Or a video, sorry.
Got one, don't need one.
Only if you're bored watching me, of course, that is it.
Change camera there, Brian, please.
Oh, sorry. Terry's sleeping again, is he?
He is.
No, I'm looking at someone else.
Yeah, no watching Mike Pace.
Lionel's in.
Right, Lionel.
Evening, Lionel.
Hey, Lionel.
Well, I know.
Delio.
I'm just removing the elbow stabber out of my tail stop.
Hodgepodge, Robert wants to know, is P, are we shouting for a 3 mil wall thickness? Be good, but don't think you will.
I don't think I could go to 3 mil because there's a big crack right down the middle of it, remember? That's fine.
Robert likes to live dangerously.
So
He
do I.
does.
See, there's I mean, the split goes from go there. From the cannon all the way up here, over the top,
Right down the middle.
and then down through here and all the way across to
Okay.
here.
I'll tell you
So-
something, Brian. That wing that's hanging off there, not hanging off, but that one there, that could well fly off.
It could, I.
Yeah.
Careful with that.
That
Might
whole
want to
side
glue
could
that
come off.
as you
I
get
might
down.
actually stick some super glue down that.
I was just going to say, yeah, give it a little
Do
Yeah.
it now.
drink
Yeah.
of CA.
I'll go a bit out first. I'll go a bit out first.
We'll take some out the middle here and see what happens.
We've got your
Put
shield on.
boxes in.
Above.
See that I
Dr.
get
Bob.
past. See that I get past the crack.
He's just finished cutting the grass and he's listening on his phone. And he sat down with a cold one. It's a theme there.
There is a theme there, right enough. Right, we'll try and finish this edge and this edge. And now I'll think about super glue. Would help if I could even see the edge.
Yeah.
Anybody else holding their breath? No.
No,
Yeah.
Benjamin said, ignore Robert. 3 millimeter is a dangerous, silly suggestion. We should think of Brian's safety. I'd go for 4, he says. Good noise cancelling and working too good either.
It's only a wee bit. I'm only being a little
Brian.
bit chicken. What?
Your noise cancelling is not working too good either.
Is it not?
No.
I think
Louder
the only thing holding that piece together now is the chuck on the 10.
Yeah. It's split right up through. Look, that's going to go.
Yeah, it's
So
gone.
it's gone, yeah.
It's gone even more now.
No, it hasn't.
That's
Yeah, it
going to
has.
go. It's
Well.
going to go.
Let's do some of this. Let's pour some of this in it.
Kevin 9K spent £1,680 today on a new solid roof for his carport. Cars are designed these days
Yeah,
to stay
I
out in
mean,
the rain.
yeah, exactly.
When you buy something decent with the money.
Yeah, like a new shed.
Lionel, it's a tenon.
Yeah, tenon. That's the only thing that's keeping it together, I think. Brian's living dangerously.
Well, I've just super glued the whole thing to the to the jaws now. So
The joke.
Yeah, what you could do, Brian, is you could fill that with resin.
You have to bash it off with a hammer.
Oh, wait a
That could
minute.
be your first resin piece.
I've already done my first resin piece. Now, were you not paying attention?
No,
Again, typical Bray.
don't need it.
I'm going to have a word with Ruth about you.
You know what she'll say.
You never listen to me either. Yeah, don't run down there. I nearly stuck my finger on that. That wouldn't be a good idea. Oh dear. Come on. At this rate, we'll have a CA finish on the outside.
The question there from Pete. He says, Brian, bow tie that crack.
Both tie that crack. Yeah, I could do.
Yeah. Think you might need to do something.
Yeah, sure. Live dangerously, guys. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'll just stand out the fire line. It'll be grand. Think of the feeling of exhilaration and when you get it right and it doesn't fly apart. Right, that's as far as I'm going with that.
Kev says take it off and resin it for another day.
Don't be checking.
Couple of suggestions to masking tape it.
Masking tape the outside, yeah. Could do that.
Lionel suggesting that you pour adhesive on the outside in case.
Right, I'm going to have to leave that for a moment or three.
Michelle says she's here if needed.
You get the mop and the bucket ready to clean poor O'Brien up.
I still need to finish this wing off, but
Yeah, Pete's suggesting that you bung some duct tape around it for safety.
it's a good idea. Just throw a bit of masking tape, duct tape or masking tape. We'll put masking tape on it.
Whichever's not going to peel off your lemon oil.
Well, masking tape goes around it easy. Stick a bit of masking tape on it.
Oh, it need to be big, thick duct tape. You won't really.
Yeah, but I'm putting masking tape on first, Terry. You know why?
The duct tape won't stick.
Duct tape sticks like, and you never get it back
To a blanket.
Yep, that's the one.
Like it to a shoe.
It to a shoe. Now I was saying he want to see you next. He want to see you at the next meeting, Brian, as we say. Next 360, he wants to see you.
Yeah, I'll be there. We'll just take all the precautions we can. That lemon oil is not helping that at all. But this is just to get.
It's not so slipping off. Look.
No, it's fine.
All gone.
Again, I'm just using this as an undercoat, if you like. And then we're going to use gaffer tape. Well, it worked
You'll
for
be
now.
getting lessons off of Mike.
Yep. That's perfect.
No.
That's perfect. What's wrong with you?
You've got 83 people watching you.
83 people watching me gaffer tape a bowl. Terrific.
It'll get round now. It'll be 183 in a minute, waiting for it to fly off.
Watch the idiot. He's doing something stupid again. I'm actually not doing anything stupid at all. I'm actually taking care of myself here.
Tape it to the chuck.
Tape it to the chuck. It'll be fine.
Just in case.
I don't know what you're all panicking about.
No, I'm not panicking. I was going to suggest you just carry on and do it without you.
The professor says Brian may be on the next episode of 24 Hours in A&E.
Shh. For God's sake, guys. What are you trying to do with me? Stick that on your list, Brian. What are you doing? Don't be an idiot. But there. Well,
Spend 3 hours getting the glue off after.
well, that's why that's kind of why I put the thing on.
A couple of 3-inch screws in it now should hold it.
Yeah.
Just about here somewhere. Right that way through there. So that'll be grand. Let's try that and see what happens.
It's a nice finish.
Yeah.
Nice and shiny, isn't it?
Interesting.
So rough and ready.
Nice bit of texture. Lovely. Right, that super glue has gone off.
Change your camera then, so we can see the front.
I'm going to. There we go. See how the
Yes, another tenner added to the bonek.
Yeah. As well, the blank was free. I don't want that in there actually. I'll roll that back a wee bit. Just there. Just get it off the edge. Just there, that'll do. Okay, let's try and get this edge, this wing done now.
What's Jennifer done now?
Just timed the professor out for 300 seconds.
What did he do wrong? Jennifer?
What's Jennifer doing?
Well, she's accidentally timed out the professor.
Well, that's okay. He'll be back.
You can't undo it, Jennifer.
You can stop.
Timed out
You,
for
no, you
300
can't undo it
seconds.
once it's done. It's done.
Good
It'll
job you
come
didn't
back
press
on
the
shortly.
block. Good job you didn't press the block button. You're dangerous with the
Have a look.
spanner.
See can... Well, that's actually not bad finishing that, eh? Just a little bit there. I'm just going to sand that. I'm not going to worry about that. Right, let's try and take a bit more out of the middle.
It's Hawthorne, Lionel.
Yeah, it's Hawthorne.
And we're just taking.
Don't you go, Jennifer. You don't upset anybody. Accidents are accidents. Don't worry about it. Anyways, it makes it a bit lively when things like that happen, Jen.
Let's have a look at that. I need to sharpen
That's
this
what we
gauge
should.
again.
That's what we should do in the live. Have a random 300-second timeout for somebody.
Who
They feel lucky
who
to
give me
die.
randomly time out today? Whoops. Oh dear. More sharpening.
Well, I'm going to time out
Hawthorne
Andy in a
climate.
minute just for fun because he's still making remarks about me. So
He is not, is he?
yeah, he's walking a thin edge at the moment.
His edge is as fine as my gouge, is it?
Yeah. That won't be by accident. You can shut up as well, jamming.
You getting some abuse there, Terry.
Just a bit.
I'm so pleased to hear that. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up.
Mick's worried now. Mick Juices, don't worry. Don't say that. Terry Bryan will be timing me every 5 minutes. Other camera, Brian. Camera.
Oh, I'll do it in a second. Hold on. I'm in the middle of a
Can't hear
cut.
us.
I forgot. Right,
We don't want to see when it. We want to see when it flies off. Come on.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, you sad.
It's a shame you missed that because that was the best cut I've made today.
No, they don't, Douglas. They don't clean this out. You take a diamond belt off, wash it in warm soapy water, let it dry thoroughly, put it back on. Perfect.
Just need to push that up just a wee fraction just there. It's good. That's that wine coming tonight, way up to here. Keep your fingers out of there, Brian. So we'll just take some more off of here.
Yeah, me show. See, Rob from Kingsport's got it right, look. Before I find myself in this strange padded room, I think the earworms are amazing. Yeah, see how the tone changes? Peter in the Park Turner's just joined us. Hello, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Just back from the Netherlands. Looking forward to Woodworks at Daventry next Friday and Saturday.
Good on you.
I need a bit more speed, I think.
Warp 2 minimum.
Well, it's getting slower as I get in towards the middle, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
This feed rate is getting slower, so it's making it harder to cut.
Good tip from Robert Hodgepodge there, though. Just don't let the wife see you wash the belt. She will think you know how to wash the dishes.
Ah. Can you not do it in a dishwasher, no?
Watch it, I never tried it.
I'm not about to either.
My dishwasher got size 5 feet.
Hot soapy water and a light nail brush is all you need.
Yeah, that's it.
Or warm soapy water, not hot, just warm.
Yeah, warm. Hello, Professor. Guess what? You were timed out accidentally by Jennifer, so she apologised for that.
Welcome back anyway.
Oh dear, boys.
Press the wrong button.
All the way across.
Oh,
Yep.
is it gone, is it?
Yep. Right across here and right up there.
Well, I
Yeah.
said it was.
Yeah, we did say that.
If I was you, I would take that off and fill it full of resin. Although,
Turn it another
that's
night.
a bark inclusion all the way through, so the resin may not hold it even then. Is it moving at all when you try and bend it?
No.
Is it moving?
No.
I'll keep turning it then if it's not moving. Just, when it starts
isn't
to look a
moving,
bit
so-
iffy. When it
Just
starts
go
to look
down
a bit
along a bit
iffy,
at a
then
time.
yeah, whack it down. As long as you're at the firing line, you'll be fine. At that speed, it should get airborne.
Oh, steady.
Not too big a cut.
Try not to, I just had a little catch there.
That's the one that normally bangs it out. Can you get your tool rest a bit further in so you don't get the catches?
I will get. I'll get it now in a second. Well, I'll finish this bit now.
You going, Jennifer? You don't need to go, though.
No, you don't.
No, you stay where you are, Jennifer. Let's have a look now and just check this, see is it flexing.
Dan's asking what your go-to grind is.
45, 45, Dan. That's what I use all the time. The tools came like that, so I thought there's no need to change them. Get used to using the tools as they come. And then once I know I can turn, I have enough knowledge then to think about changing the grinds to see can I get any better. But it's a bit like golf. If you don't have at least one thing consistent, you'll never get consistency. So if you keep changing your T-peg height every time you go out, you'll never get consistency. Well, that crack has disappeared there.
Ah, not so bad.
So you got half inch holding it on, right?
So I've got, well, there's an inch and a half there now, Terry. I mean,
Okay.
that's pretty good. We're getting there.
Yeah.
And the
Might
chuck.
get even
Oh,
more
we're
if
flying.
you go further on the chuck. Yeah,
We're flying. We're flying.
you probably take the table off the chuck and it just fall to bits.
Yeah, that's not like that.
It's fall on the floor in two halves.
Clunk. That could well happen. Could well happen. Sure. We'll keep going for now and we'll put a bit more super glue in it just in a minute or two.
Mick Juice thinks it might be a bit better if you use an 8-foot bull gouge.
Yeah, from outside the door. Yeah.
Yeah. Should be nice to
Poke
try
at it
that
with
one.
a long
Nice
stick.
5 or 6 foot bull gouge and see if we can, get one to split or film in slow motion.
Well, if you don't try these kind of things, how you ever know?
Well, Roy, the boy, is saying he thinks the tape will hold. When he was in bomb disposal, he used to use tape. He used to tape the explosives before they went bang.
And still, yeah. That's correct.
They still went bang though, Roy, didn't they?
Well, you see, if you tape the detonator to the side of it, if you're destroying a mine or something, and you tape your detonator to a piece of PE4, stick it in, and then tape it up, and then take it over and tape it onto the thing, whatever the thing is, pull the fuse and walk away. Sometimes you'll be able to find the tape still stuck to some of the bits. Yeah, it's good stuff.
The way they call it duct tape.
Duct
And
tape
the
is
ATK Woodworks is in.
Duct tape is a brand name.
Wait.
Hi, Andrew. Welcome along, buddy. We're
Always
doing a
bearing in
bowl
mind the
with
depth of cut, Brian.
duct tape finish.
What you say?
Always bear in mind the depth of the bowl. Don't want to go through the bottom of a tenon.
Yes, I know, mate. I'm at the depth now.
Right.
So I'm just going to come across the bottom now. And when I get this dome out of here, I'm going to be using a different tool.
It's sandpaper.
Sandpaper, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I use my 60-degree bowl gauge. You can hear that bouncing over the crack there.
Martin Ford has just joined us.
Martin.
Evening, Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Hey, Martin.
Evening, Martin.
What must be getting round that the idiot's doing something again.
He's been preparing for a craft market tomorrow.
Good man,
All
Martin.
goes well. All goes well, buddy.
Yep, hope you sell out. Come home with an empty table.
And full pockets.
Lucy Bundy Rose joined us as well.
Yep.
Hi,
Hi,
Lucy.
Lucy.
All right, Lucy.
Where have you been?
Yeah. Where have you been? Don't use the children as an excuse.
She's been getting the kiddies ready for bed.
No, can't use them as an excuse. They're old enough to get themselves ready now.
I honestly think we've got rid of that. Oh, no, I thought we'd get rid of that crack there, but
No, yeah, you got good 2 inches there, little audience. That's right.
no, there is. I have plenty. It's grand. Just want to shove it in there a little bit more. It's still getting past there. It is.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I could do with getting this going a whole lot faster, you know. Turn it up a little bit. What's that? 700 now. Yeah, a little bit more.
I don't understand this comment, but you will, Brian. Roger Boy says sometimes he used to use the detonator and det cord.
Oh yeah. Det cord is fabulous stuff. I cut a tree in half with det cord once.
Well,
You just wrap the det cord around the tree, and it's a fuse, but it burns at a phenomenal rate, and I can't remember what it is. A mile a second or something.
take it slowly then, boy. Take it
So
slowly.
it's just an explosive, you know. So if you wrap it round the big limb of a tree and fire it, it'll cut through the tree. Salisbury Plain has a few missing branches.
That's one way to get yourself some wood.
Have you go when it tree surgeon turns up? Are you on that tree down, love? Stand
Boom.
100 meters back. Boom.
With the dead cord.
Det cord.
What's the treat, boys? I'm telling you, what's the treat?
No, that'll cut down on the bouncing.
It won't.
Yeah, well, it's just that I'm trying to take too much.
Yeah. I would take it very slowly now.
Yeah.
That's holding it together.
That's right. A mile a second, Mick Dew says. You remembered correctly, Brian.
Is it? Yeah, okay. I know it's quick anyway.
That's phenomenal.
Yep. I can't judge the depth because of the tape.
I would go straight across there now because you're about
That's what I'm
10 in
doing, mate.
size.
That's just what I'm doing.
You're about the 10 in size, aren't you? So
I
you've got to
think
be
so,
close to it now. It's going to look brilliant if it stays together.
Yeah, knock on the duct tape finish though.
Yeah. Not getting the duct tape finish. Right, we've got a tool mark just about there somewhere. That's tool mark way up there, but I'm just going to sand that now. I'm not
I was
going
going to say,
Yeah.
stand that one. It'll flex like anything.
definitely not going back out there. So this is a little high just right here. And I'm going to get my calipers out.
I was just going to say you're getting dangerously thin, I think.
I'm getting where you would start to worry. Where's my caliper? Ah, here we go. Let's have a look in here. So that's the bottom there. Oh no, we've got an inch. Or 3/4 of an inch maybe. Ah, plenty. Loads. Drive a coach and horses through there. So if we go there. So one of the great horses pulling the golden coach tomorrow, I just discovered belongs to it was bred by a friend of mine,
Oh,
a girl called Penny McLean. He's a cracking horse. I remember him. And he was sold over to England, and the girl he was sold to sold him through the ministry as a coach horse. He's a stop bounce. See, that was a really nice cut until it started to bounce there.
Too far over the toe rest.
Yep, that is just a fraction too far, Terry. And the problem is, I can't get my handle down low enough to. I'm kind of coming straight at it, if you know what I mean, rather than.
Yeah.
I can drop that just
Well,
a
that's
tiny
all
bit.
right. Looking good.
It's looking not too bad. I've still got a little hump in the middle, so we'll try and take the hump out. The hump. We'll get the hump out, and I think that'll do us for cutting. We'll sand the rest, I think. And the issue in the
quick
middle
oil
there
ahead.
is, I'm cutting bark in the middle.
Yeah. Well, that'll sand out anyway, so I wouldn't
that
worry
won't
about the
bother me.
hump. It will sand off, won't it?
I've cut off there. So I've just got toe marks on the right on the extremes of the wings there. There's a big crack there. Right. What is he laughing at?
He's coughing, isn't he?
Was that a laugh or was that a cough?
no,
That's
it's
poor
coughing.
Glenn, I think.
Dying.
It's poor.
Dying.
It's dying. Right, I'm going to take this face shield off for a minute because I'm not be spinning that just at the minute. But I will put it back on again if I do start spinning it. Power sanding with 120 grit.
Michelle says, Brian, was it not here for a while? I'm not sure what she's talking about. Maybe it was the horse or something. I don't know.
No, it was never here. No, I don't think so. Anyway, no, it lived at Penny's.
There's currently 81 people watching, Brian.
Ah, thank you very much, people. I'm never failed to be amazed by the amount of people who come in and watch. I'm going to switch the lathe off just for a minute. I nearly switched the computer off then. That'd have been clever.
That would be good.
Because I want to lock the spindle.
Oh dear.
Just so as I can. So I've turned the lathe on so as I don't just press the thing and switch the lathe back on like an idiot. I have been known to do said thing.
Dan said he said it before, but he does like that drill. You got one down as well, a creeper.
Yeah, I like it because it's got a slow speed. It's only 1200 revs. So it encourages you not to overheat your sandpaper. And that 120 crit has just made a really good job of that. Put this extractor on. Might be a better job, eh? That's made a really, really good job of that. So sometimes you just have to modify your technique a little bit to cope with the piece of timber that you're working with. It's okay learning to turn on a nice, simple, straightforward bowl blank. But sometimes
they don't always come nice and round.
What I might do is give us another blast of give it another blast of CA glue in that crack from where it is now. Once I get it sanded a bit. You tired, Terry?
Yeah,
Poor chap. Terry's been busy all day.
very busy.
He's been working hard.
Busy as a bee.
Finishing my log cabin off.
Is it done?
Nearly, just putting some trimmings on the outside now, and which I'll need to touch up with paint, and then it's done.
I have to go and get paint tomorrow.
Put some flooring down. I don't know what flooring I'll get yet, but then put some furniture in there, and some tables and cupboards and things, so I can put all my art gear in ready for
Ooh. Exciting times.
exciting times.
Whoops. That was the bark. I just sanded the bark, man.
Yeah, you can see the change in colour in the dust.
There's some
Looking
machines
good.
lying about here.
I am, Rob, running electrics into it. A week tomorrow.
Oh, I've lost the bark.
Spark fission's coming up.
Right, let me just check that for tool marks before we go up a grit.
Phil Anderson will be proud of this piece, Brian.
I think you might be. A little tiny bit just there.
Won't be painting the furniture.
Really hard to see.
It has actually, Martin. Yeah, I look out the side window of it and I can see the windmill. Just like when I look out of my lounge window, see the windmill.
Very nice.
There's a windmill turning, Terry.
Yeah,
There's actually wind.
it won't turn at the moment because it's waiting for a renovation project, which the council have got the money for, so they're going to do it.
Oh, good.
It's the only 8-sail windmill that works in the world. Only one left.
Oh, well, it deserves to work now, doesn't it?
It does.
Right, I think that'll do sanding to 120. Let's quickly do 180 and then 240. I can kind of do it in two halves, so not so bad. Oops. I fell out of it again.
Old age.
Yeah, probably. Old age or stupidity, one of the two. Dan.
Yes, Douglas, I mill every day. They do their own flour milling. And there's, funny enough, right next to it is the brewery where they use their hops to make, I think it's a 6 or 7% beer. Quite strong. Quite nice. Don't do beer too much, Andy. So won't be no fridge.
180 done. Give that a quick clean out. And 240. And that'll be enough sanding, I think.
That's looking good. When that lemon oil gets in there, Brian, it'll be brilliant.
Yeah.
I hope so.
She hasn't yet, Douglas. She may do.
I'm not saying very much tonight because I'm concentrating.
It's all right, Brian. There's a couple of questions being asked of me. Yeah, Rob. Usually 6 to 8 months before you can varnish it.
What's
Even
this?
though
A
it
long
looks,
time, isn't it?
even though it's touch dry, it's to do properly. You got to wait 6 to 8 months, sometimes a year, depending. Use a palette knife, a year.
Oh, is that oil painting, Terry?
Yeah.
That was the question, was okay.
How long does it take to dry?
Ages is the answer.
Yeah.
Takes a long time, but if it's worth waiting for, I prefer them to any other painting mediums. As you may see at some point.
We better see.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
better.
for two. I'm waiting for two pictures. I'm not saying anything like.
Yeah, no, that's second on the list, Bri. Your two paintings.
Oh, second. Oh, I'm only second now.
Well, first on the list is I've got to practice again.
Oh, I see.
All right.
I see.
I ain't painted for about 3 years because I
That's
haven't
true.
been able to, or more than
That's
that,
true.
maybe 4 years. Well, the reason you varnish it, Douglas, and you should, is that they tend to fade if you don't over a few years. So if you varnish it,
Try and make sure there's no
What
glue
will
stuck
fade.
on it.
Varnish do you use, Terry?
paint it varnish, oil paint varnish, proper varnish,
Okay.
mastic varnish, specially made for it.
Lemon oil. Where is the Maloney oil? Can I get the chowder lock off again? Oh, it's twice in one night I've got the chowder lock off.
Wow.
Going good.
Makes a change. I'm not usually that lucky. Switch that extractor off. Right, guys, melon oil. See what this does. There's a bit of staining there for some reason. See that staining, will you?
Yeah, it makes it look good.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is.
Softer parts in the wood is soaking in the oil more, I think, is it?
I don't know. No, it's just I can actually see it before. There's a bit of staining just there as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
and down here.
It's
Oh,
good
that's-
though. I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rob,
Yeah.
thin it with linseed oil and pure turpentine.
Turps. Can you still buy turps? My God.
Yeah. Don't use white spirit because it tends to paint dull. Pure turpentine, mate.
Turps used to be a common thing
Did.
because people used to burn it. Didn't they?
Douglas Mungham says bigger brush, Brian.
I've got a bigger brush.
It won't fit in
Won't
the
fit in the
can.
hole then, will it? With any hole, it could
Won't
be a
fit in the
brush.
tin either. Well, you're in a hurry, Douglas.
Doug Miller's in. Hello, Doug.
Don't let me keep
Hey,
you.
Doug.
No? Hello, Doug. Did anybody see Doug's little live practice? I missed it. I just happened to see it when I switched on this evening. It was in
It
my
should, Jennifer.
It was in my For You page.
Hopefully.
Good on you, Doug.
Hot like a lion. Get in there, boy. Doug's not shy. There's a whole lot of way through there. A little bit down through here. No, that picture. This bit here goes all the way through to the inside.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Is it character?
£10 inclusion. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, all day long.
I will answer for Terry, Martin. The reason for the lemon oil on this piece is Terry didn't
It
want me
enhances
to
the timber.
sing.
It enhances the
want me to
timber,
sing.
Martin.
He didn't want
See
me
what
to
it's
sing.
done to it? If it had been just Yorkshire gritted and varnished, and polished with wax, it wouldn't look as good. Lemon oil brings it to life.
According
See
to
that?
Terry. That's the gospel
that?
according to Terry. But
And he
really,
didn't want me
does
to
look.
sing.
It does.
Terry, the real reason is he didn't
He
want you
didn't
to
want
sing.
me to sing.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind her
I'll
singing.
keep saying it.
We got enough notice.
He got enough notice to run away, he says.
Yes,
Lemon
Mickey, we
oil.
taking the tenon off.
We are taking the tin off. We definitely are.
This is
Won't be
going to
using,
be brave.
but I won't be using the vacuum chuck.
No.
No.
Oh,
Alan
look,
Gibson
sanding it.
say, will you be sanding and sealing it after?
No,
Right. No,
no,
this
this
is
is
it.
it.
This is the
No,
finish. Yeah.
no.
It's the
Right.
finish. Lemon oil is a finish. You just leave it at that, and you can come back and redo it. And if you don't like lemon oil finish after a while and you want it shiny, you can then go to
Finish.
Danish oil and get a shiny finish on it with Danish oil. Right, let's get the tan off. It says, do I dare open this chuck?
Well, just
Ben says, lemon oil brings out the natural beauty. I use it before I go to bed, but not at any results yet.
Wow.
But does it flex now, Brian? Now it's out the
I'm
chuck.
not even. I'm not even going to try it, Terry, in case it falls apart.
Well,
I'm not even
well,
trying.
yeah, but he's going to put it on a pressure plate or
I don't care.
jam chuck.
I don't care. It'll be fine. I'll put my face shield back on. Get that out the way. Some nice shavings down there. That's going to have to go there. And that's your fault, Terry.
No, you got a bit smaller than that, Brian.
Do you know what I
Like
did?
a lot smaller than that.
I forgot to put the little dimple in. So in order to find the middle, I'm going to measure it.
Put it back in the chuck. Another chuck and slide it towards it.
Put it in another chuck.
Yeah, and then put the chuck in the tailstock.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine. This will be grand. I'll get it. I'll just mark it with that. And I'm going to have to use a ring center. So all I've done is I've used my center finder to find the center of the tenon. Easy peasy.
That may not be quite right though.
It'll be close enough
Got
for
a
this.
hole in.
Now, what I'm going to have to use is the ring center, because I want the ring center to go over there. The ring center will cover both sides of that crack. If I used a pointy center, that's a technical term, pointy center, it may well just force this apart. Step center would have done too, if I could have reduced the point in the step center. But I'll use this ring center because it stops your tool as well clanking on the. Let's have a look. See, wait, there we go. There it is. So we're not going to push that too hard because I can feel that trying to open. Like the noise that made.
Danish oil, Douglas, or lemon oil gives it a natural finish. That.
Yep. Turn the speed down.
Way down.
Oh, I turned the lathe off. I better switch it back onto the wall.
No ruder matting in there,
good
says Kev.
Good plan.
Brian.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Put a bit right
Might
on it.
work.
That's a good idea.
You
We'll do that.
press
I
too
forgot
hard
about that. Who spotted that?
Kev, 9K.
Well done, Kev. Thanks, buddy. That's the bit right on that. So we just stick it inside the bowl. Stick it up there. That'll keep it a little bit further away. Take a little bit of the pressure off it. Bring that back up. It should do. Tailstock's moving backwards. I wonder why it wasn't tightening up there. That should do.
You had it in reverse.
Do you want to put some duct tape back on it or not?
Nope.
Okay.
10mm bowl gouge, which was freshly sharpened before I started. Tiny little Duffer McFragger. You call that thing? This thing, tool rest.
Tool rest.
We're on the right camera. I want to be on that camera. Is that okay? Can't see the tool there. We'll do the same as we did the other
No,
night.
but we can see it fly.
It won't be flying anywhere, Terry. You have little faith.
Keep a camera out of the way of it. Don't want to break that as well.
Camera will be fine. You never worry about the camera. I'll worry about the camera. let's try that. And then, you see that?
Yeah, that's fine.
As long as you're not in the way of it.
Well, I'll be standing here, so if it goes flying, it's going that way. And I'm standing over this way with my face shield on. Face shield on head. And now you see
Although Kev's got a good point. Kev says you could actually drill it and wire it. Wire lace it now. You know.
I could do that. Yeah, I'm not going to. But you're right, you could.
I did answer your question, Douglas. You weren't listening, obviously. See, told you wouldn't send her.
Yeah, it's close enough, Daddy. I can feel the lemon oil getting thrown out of that.
Don't go too fast.
I know.
We really can't see the tool working now, Brian, be honest. It's blown out for some reason. Very light. The picture's blown out.
Try to help you a bit, Daddy. Try to help you a bit.
The picture's blown out white. That's better.
There, that's better, yeah.
100% better.
I've just switched the big light off. The light I usually have on. So I can't see now, but that doesn't matter.
Well, I haven't stopped you before, is it?
Look at to rest. Idiot. See, we can all make mistakes.
Ah, this happens.
Yeah, Douglas, all finishes will change the colour of it. Even if we put pure clear varnish on it, that will oxidize it with the years, and its colour will change. So it's very difficult to keep it natural, exactly as it come off the lathe.
Yeah, almost impossible.
Just ultraviolet light, unless you just don't do anything with it at all. Yeah. Just leave it as it is, sanded.
The ordinary man in the street who's buying the stuff will never notice.
True.
Or women, because it's usually women that buy them.
Andy's asking a stupid question.
That's all right.
How many times have you gone through the bottom of the chuck taking a tenon off?
Never.
See, stupid question, told you.
Ooh. It broke off because of the bark, look. Put the lights back on. Put the lights back on. So that lot of knob just broke off because of the bark that was inside the cannon.
So they got sanded behind.
Sanding.
Time for sanding.
That camera out of the way.
It'll only take a minute.
Yeah, well, kill stop. No, not kill stop. Flex cam. That's it. We'll just sand that up now. That was a bit scary. Oh, that's tightening.
Douglas saying, Brian, they don't buy my work. It gets thrown away. It's the point is wasting oil or finish on it, then, isn't it?
That's true. Yeah, don't bother. Yeah, exactly. Why waste oil?
Got it. Make it, photograph it, throw it.
Yeah, that's maybe what happened to this. This could be going in the bin after this.
No, that's a nice piece.
Lovely piece. That'd probably be more valuable than anything else.
Yeah. So this is the little sanding arbor that I use. Simple piece of leftover timber that was in the chuck anyway, so it's the right size. Cut a little slot in it on the bandsaw. Drill a hole in the centre. Sorry, drill a hole in the centre first, then cut the slot to match the size of your arbor. And that's not coming out of there, so it's safer than putting anything else near to it. We discussed that last night, if you remember, if you were watching. We'll just quickly sand this up now. Extractor on, lathe on. Go to the overhead.
Dan wants to know where you stole the stool from. Which school? It's the school he used to work in.
Yeah, down high. It's a science stool. It was getting getting thrown in the skip. Because the little rubber feet on the bottom were done, and we're throwing it in the skip. So I asked the head teacher, and he said, "Yep, take it." So I did. There's a shocking waste in schools, guys. Kev will know that. We're nearly there.
As if you didn't say it properly, Brian. Michelle's blown it away anyway. Downhill high school, Dan.
Down high school. Yep. Indeed. I was the building supervisor in Down High School for 6 years. I had a great time. Fabulous.
What'd you leave for?
I retired to go and teach horsemanship. I retired from that job to teach horsemanship. There's a little bit there. I may actually have to go up a grit. There because there's a little hole just where the tailstock hit it. So we'll nip back a grit. So that was actually 240 there. So we'll go back to 120 and just give it a quick rub of 120, and then we'll be as good as done. Just on that edge. Rub it round there. You might as well, when you're doing a project, finish it to the best of your ability. Take your time on your finish. And get it right.
Dr. Bob says he'd forgotten that method, Brian, of standing up. You remember his father used to do that trick. Thanks.
Well, it's as handy as anything. It's a simple little test. It costs no money. Because you were going to throw this little bit of wood away anyway. You might as well keep it. Use it.
We all have a bin full of them.
Yep.
Anthony Green says that's well stuck out, Brian. That turned out lovely. You haven't finished yet, Anthony. Just hang on. Let him say it's finished.
If I just take this out here now, and we'll get rid of that. Put it back in its drawer. Open that up a little bit. Take that off.
Douglas is saying you've got to give Glyn Benylin and codeine. You can't just get codeine though. Douglas, prescription only, isn't it?
It is.
Just stick that up there for a minute.
There's a cough bottle here called Codenex. It's basically, it has codeine and cough medicine in it.
If I just give that.
Worth knowing.
Just give the bottom of this.
Tavernier.
I'll just give the bottom of this.
We don't get that here,
too.
Oh,
we won't get that here, William.
You have Boots chemists?
No, anything with codeine won't be sold in this country unless it's
got right. Because you can get it in Boots in Ireland.
Yeah. Okay.
Got to be prescribed.
It's a prescription medicine in the UK. So you can only have it if the doctor says so.
You can buy it over the counter here.
I know.
Bob wants to know what horsemanship, Brian.
Horsemanship. Pirelli natural horsemanship.
Teaching people how to look after horses, not the other way around.
No, it's
Basically.
it's about teaching the horse, teaching humans and horses using the horse's nature rather than fighting against it. Most people use restraint and bullying tactics when they're dealing with a horse. I do not.
Very nice.
No, wrong thing.
Wrong
That
one.
one. There we go.
Look at that.
Does that need
Oh.
to zoom in a bit, Terry?
Nope, perfect,
Perfect.
as it is.
So there we go. There's one little bowl made from a really suspect piece of wood, to be honest. It's kind of heart-shaped.
Give it to
Super
Michelle.
job, that is. Really super job.
Turn it round. And no visible chucking
Piece of
point.
hawthorn. Made it a piece of hawthorn. Lovely, eh?
Just a
Who'd have
piece of
thought it?
And there it is. And Maurice can have a little seat in there. So there you go. One little, give you a look at it from the overhead there. Take Maurice out, like you see it from the overhead. So that's it there in the overhead. So the crank goes
looks
all
great,
the way up,
Brian.
right all the way across
Almost
the
all the way
ear.
through. Look.
Yeah,
And if we look on the other side, there's the crack. There's a part of the crack there,
yeah.
and that's where it ends up. So we're lucky that stayed together. And the super glue,
The
obviously,
tenon, the
Lovely
tenon
piece
held
of
it together.
Yeah,
the
dude.
tenon held it in the beginning. Yeah. So there you go, guys. I'll bring you guys back in. It's 9 o'clock. That's good timing. Excellent. I hope you all enjoyed that. Where are you? There you are.
That was a great turn.
I hope you guys in the chat enjoyed that. If you did, leave a comment once the video goes live. If you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate that. And give it a thumbs up on your way out. Oh, I'll put myself behind the camera. There we go. And now I can drink the rest of my tea. So is there any questions on that well turn? Anything they want to know or anything I can advise or help with?
Douglas
Or
Moon reckons
Terry,
it looks like a bottom.
bottom.
Looks like a skinny arse.
Yeah, I suppose it does right enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
That way.
Norman
Well,
Greenway says, well done, Brian. Well worth the perseverance. Steve Gordon says, great job, Brian. Nice comments coming in, mate.
Yeah,
And
great,
it was
great
really
piece.
good,
Awesome piece.
really good turn. That.
Mm.
Yep.
Top job, Brian. Douglas.
2 years ago, I would never have attempted that, but I have a bit more skill now, and a bit more knowledge. So, if you're a novice turner and you're not confident,
Don't try it.
don't be trying something like
Be
that.
trying that now.
Give yourself a break. Build your confidence first with easier pieces, and then move up to some a bit more technical and a bit more
Exactly.
challenging. So there we go. That's us for tonight, guys. You guys get anything to add?
No, not really. You just did as you were told. That's fine. So we need to know.
Good, excellent. As normal, did as I was told.
We had the
Yeah.
bonus of Joe not singing.
Did as I was told.
Great.
When
I'm
Terry
gonna
told me
sort
what to
it.
do, I ignored it. So as usual.
Joe's going to come up with a nice song for the oil. So
Oh. Roiling. Anyway,
well.
you guys have a really good rest of our weekend. It's a
Yep.
it's a bank holiday weekend, so get the
And
barbecues
it's
out.
Coronation Day tomorrow
It's
for
the
those that are
Coronation Day
interested.
tomorrow. For those of you who are in the United Kingdom, let's have a good day tomorrow.
Charlie's getting his.
Fingers crossed the weather's good and it all goes off peacefully. And I'll
That's a
see
bit of
you
a plug for
guys
lunch
all
tomorrow.
again on. You're on Sunday night, Terry?
I'm on Sunday night, 7 o'clock.
Sunday
Anybody
night, 7
interested?
o'clock. Steve will be on
Steve's
Sunday
on
lunchtime.
So, yeah, Steve's on
With
lunchtime.
the-
Hashtag week.
Hashtag week announcement.
hashtag week, yeah.
For those
I'll
that are
be back on
interested.
Monday. Monday evening, 7-ish. 7:15 probably. And is there anybody else on Monday?
Thank you,
Yeah,
Bob.
Paul Finlay.
Finlay.
Paul
Paul
Finlay's
Finney's
on a Monday
lunchtime, 1
lunchtime.
o'clock.
I'm back on a Monday evening, and then I'll tell you Monday evening who's on for the rest of the week. Hope you have enjoyed that. I've enjoyed turning it.
If you
Yeah,
liked
that
it.
was a great turn. Great turn.
Give us a shout out and
Was.
let your friends know. Let's see, can I
Out
get
of
we get
rod.
over 100 viewers in some of these lives? That'd be good. I'd appreciate that if you'd let other people know. Share it out to somebody. And with that, I'm going to press the button. Good night, everybody.
Bye bye, everybody.
Take care, everyone. Don't
Thanks for
forget, hit the
coming in.
thumbs up on the way out
We
now.
really appreciate it. Thanks for calling.
Bye.